Chapter 1, Swarm.exe engaged. Prepare for maximum overkill. The battlefield wasn't just doomed, it was getting redecorated by high-velocity lasers and low-temperature death. General Horvax had seen chaos before. He'd seen planets go pop, fleets vanish like unpaid interns, and once accidentally started a bar fight with a toaster. But nothing, absolutely nothing, had prepared him for this. Above him, the sky wasn't blue. It wasn't even there anymore. It was a swirling mess of silver ships and glittering ice beams, descending like a million angry snowflakes. Enemy detected, his ship's AI chirped. Calculating odds of survival, error. No survival detected. Horvax peered up through the shattered viewport, blinking hard. What in the frozen hell is that? A junior officer, practically vibrating with terror, squeaked. Sir, I think they're freezing the sky. He was right. Dominion of the Eternal Star. The Dominion of the Eternal Star was not here to play games. Under the rule of Glitch King Infinity Oblivion Novastar, a man so brilliant, he once checkmated a supercomputer while making a sandwich. The Eternal Star Fleet had perfected war. Not just any war, Cold War, literally. His ships weren't just made, they were grown in icy shipyards floating in the vacuum. Fused with crystalline tech and synthetic frostboom plating, they thrived where normal ships would shatter. At the heart of it all, the Frost Crown flagship loomed, a titanic vessel pulsing with an eerie, glacier blue energy. Its main weapon? The absolute zero beam, a death ray that could turn an entire armored division into frozen art installations in under 5 seconds. Standing tall in the command dome of Frost Crown, Infinity surveyed the invasion with the detached calm of someone adjusting his thermostat. Victory probability, 100%, the AI droned. Enemy dignity status, error 404, not found. Infinity Oblivion Novastar's lips twitched in amusement. Recalculating strategies, error, strategy unnecessary, overkill is optimal. Outside, the first blast lands toward the planet. It was beautiful and absolutely horrifying. General Horvax's last stand, also known as Popsicle Party 4099. Horvax hated winter, he hated snow, he hated sleet, and he definitely hated the way cold turned his mustache into a brittle icicle. Now, winter hated him back. Hovering above his position, an enormous Eternal Star dreadnought opened fire, dropping dozens of autonomous ice drones shaped suspiciously like angry snowmen with machine guns. Sir, orders? Cried Lieutenant Dallin, ducking behind a frozen jeep. Horvax growled, raising his blaster. We fight! We can still. Shwoom! A nearby squad of soldiers froze mid-charge, captured forever in a very tragic, very unflattering tableau. A mocking voice came over the comms. General Horvax, Infinity's voice drawled with silky precision, you are engaging Dominion of the Eternal Star. Your survival probability is now officially measured in negative numbers. Horvax gritted his teeth. We don't surrender. Sir, Dallin said carefully, holding up a rock-solid frozen boot. Our blasters are literally freezing solid. We're trying to shoot icicles with smaller icicles. Horvax looked around. Half his men were frozen statues. The other half were slipping and falling, trying to retreat. Somewhere, a tank spun in circles on the ice like a confused turtle. This was not going well. Infinity's voice boomed again. Horvax, your resistance is adorable. I suggest you accept your fate with dignity, or whatever's left of it. Horvax snarled. You're gonna need more than ice beams to stop. A second later, Frost Crown unleashed a full barrage of cryobombs. The ground shattered. Frost crept like a living thing across the soil, the trees, and finally the boots of Horvax's last standing squad. Horvax watched, slack-jawed, as his proud army became the galaxy's saddest ice sculpture. Mother of Mercy, he whispered. From above, Infinity's fleet replied coolly. Mother of Mercy, unavailable. Please direct all surrender requests to Eternal Star customer support. Operation Ice Ice Baby, mission complete. As the shattered remnants of Horvax's forces fled or froze, the Eternal Star Fleet hovered overhead in perfect, mocking formation. Battle complete, announced Frost Crown's AI. Executing post-battle protocol. Above the devastated landscape, a colossal holographic banner unfurled across the heavens. It read, "Thank you for participating. You have been successfully frozen by the Dominion of the Eternal Star. Please try again, never." Horvax, standing among the frozen wreckage of his once proud army, could only stare. His helmet clinked softly as a small snowball, fired from an ice drone purely for mockery, bounced off his head. Somewhere, far above, back on his throne with a satisfied smile. Another day, another planet, another set of idiots flash-frozen and humiliated. Horvax groaned, brushing snow off his shoulders. Next time, he muttered, teeth chattering, I'm invading a beach planet. End of chapter 1.